Women Entrepreneurs and Professionals Development Network, WEPDN, celebrated her 50th anniversary and AGM with pomp and pageantry. Friends and associates, including members, stormed the Necker House building, Kano Hall at Hakim Balogun Street, Agidingbi, to celebrate with the association, as exhibitors were not left out.
Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you. On the 5th anniversary conference of WEPDN, please let's appreciate the committee members, especially our chairperson. Let's appreciate her. In the place of Haji Abola Kenya, come on. Let's appreciate her. Very busy woman. Comes up to the podium for the welcome address. Please let's put our hands together for her.
It's my turn.
The house is on fire. We dance and dance and dance today, man. Our guests, you people will see the stuff we make up. Our shoe, I think we have our dancing shoe ready. Okay. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, my president, Mrs. Safi Ibanga Israel, my CEO, Ajia Sarah Onibudo, our matron, Chief Mrs. Chinwe Zenwa, I think she's on her way, and my IC, ANWBN, Otumba, Baby Shola, Otunta, my own sister, and our keynote speaker today, Mrs. Rita Babalola, my sister, Mrs. Funkakoka, all the members of the committee, cluster head, distinguished guests, eminent speakers, ladies and gentlemen, fellow member of Women Entrepreneur Development and Professional Network, I say a big good afternoon. A big good morning. Yes, we are still in the morning, and it's like we are in the evening. Am I right? We've been dancing. MC, DJ, MC, thank you. And our DJ, you know the right music to give everyone at the different time. Oh, Lord! Don't worry, thank you. I am deeply honored to welcome you all to the 5th year anniversary and annual general meeting, stroke conference of Women Entrepreneur Development and Professional Network. On behalf of the entire WEPDN family, I extend my warmest greeting and appreciation for your presence here today. This year is a double celebration. Marking our 5th year, an AGM conference is a significant milestone in our journey towards empowering women entrepreneurs and promoting their socio-economic development. The theme of this year's conference, Building Resilience for Sustainable Economic and Financial Growth, particularly relevant in our current context, and I am confident that the discussion and deliberation over the next hour will be enriching and insightful. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to our keynote speakers, panelists, and facilitators for sharing their expertise and experience with us. Your contribution will undoubtedly enhance our understanding of this challenge and opportunity facing women entrepreneurs in our community, especially our youth. To our members, partners, and stakeholders, I thank you for your unwavering commitment to the WEPDN vision and mission. Your tireless efforts have brought us to where we are today. I am confident that together we will continue to make a positive impact in the lives of women entrepreneurs and their family. Before I conclude, I would like to acknowledge the support of our sponsors, donors, and well-wishers. Your generosity has enabled us to host this conference, and we are grateful for your trust in our organization. With that, I declare the WEPDN AGM conference officially open. I invite you all to participate fully in the discussion, ask questions, and share your experiences. Let us work together to create a brighter future for women entrepreneurs and their family. Once again, I want to say a big thank you to my sister and President, Mrs. Afim Banga Israel, and my CEO for giving me and my committee to serve in our capacity for the success of this conference. Thank you. May the next year, 2025, be enriching and productive. Thank you so much.
Let's put our hands together for her.
Indeed, it is the Lord's doing, and it is marvelous in our sight, in the words of the President, Mrs. Afyong Israel Mbaga, who appreciated every member, especially the former global convener, late Yalude Alaba Lawson, MFR FIOD JP, who worked tirelessly for the establishment and growth of WEPDN. The President reeled out the achievements of WEPDN in the past 5 years.
It's my utmost pleasure to stand before you today to mark the beginning of this momentous occasion, our AGM conference and 5th year anniversary. As we gather here, we represent a collective passion, expertise, and commitment to our association that is unparalleled. We are the leaders, innovators, and change makers who have dedicated ourselves to shaping the future. Over the past year, our association has made tremendous strides in advancing our mission and serving our members. We have achieved numerous milestones, including mentorship programs for secondary school. Right now, we have one that just came up. We call them Amazing Amazons, our future leaders. Some of them are in the hall here with us. We've done a lot. Courtesy visits to various embassies, to ministry parastatals. We face new challenges, emerging trends, and evolving landscape that require our attention, adaptability, and innovation. This AGM conference is a critical opportunity for us to come together, share our knowledge, and chart our course for the future. Throughout this conference, we will engage in thought-provoking discussions, explore cutting-edge ideas, and build meaningful connections. We will learn from each other, successes and challenges, and we will leave here with renewed energy, inspiration, and a sense of purpose.
Goodwill messages poured out from the National Coordinator of the Association of Nigerian Women Business Network in the person of Otumba Gbemisola Oduntong and the past National Coordinator of the Association, Pastor Mrs. Modupe Oyekunle.
Several reasons. Many associations started when you started, and they're dead. Many associations started when you started, they are scattered. Many associations started when you started, they have nothing to show for being there. So that's why I said, clap for yourself. You're 5 years old. By the time you're 7, you'll be moving in big up. I thank you for the opportunity given to me to say something today. And I thank God for the grace of God for being able to say something. Members of the NWBN understand what I'm saying. And I'm very happy that you're one of us. You understand that NWBN is a mother umbrella body for over 90 women associations. And I'm proud to say today that you are one of the associations doing very well. So clap for yourself. You don't need goodwill message from me. Everybody here is a goodwill message. Because I am so touched and impressed. And I'm very happy to be one of you. because you are part of me.
And so I'm grateful to God that I'm here. And the joy of the moment will we always continue to enjoy. And for all women, I celebrate you. I celebrate all our distinguished guests here. I celebrate Mrs. Afi Banda. I celebrate all the ESCOs of WEPDN. I see Princess, God bless you. Thank you for all that you are doing. I see Ajia Balamuse. I see all our presidents here. And as we're doing a lot for women and for women to be empowered, may we continue to be strengthened and let's do all that it takes in this economy to thrive. In this economy to do what? To thrive. And I want to leave this with everyone. This is 2024 December. Don't muse over the things that you have not achieved. It is a time for reflection. So you might have achieved some things, you might not have achieved some things. Be glad that you are alive. Be glad that you have done something. Do a reflection of 2024, and with the same vigor and energy, plan in a reflective moment for 2025. And it will be a great year for all of us. Thank you so much.
Members were charged with a pep talk on health triggers they should watch out for as they were taken through a practical health session that will help boost their health.
Beg your indulgence for us to stand up a little bit. Stand up a little bit, shake your leg, shake your hands, shake the body. Yes, shake the body, Yes. Sedentary lifestyle. The sedentary lifestyle is very dangerous. Unfortunately, most of our jobs these days, is the type that we sit down all day, If we are on the laptop, you are pressing. If you are the type that writes, you are an admin officer, you sit down, you write, all of those things. Can you just imagine sitting every day, Monday through Friday? When we get home again, we are sitting, you sit down in front of the television. You don't even, to change the channel, the remote control is there for you. You just change the channel and all of that. So sedentary lifestyle, is very dangerous, and it predisposes to so many diseases, like obesity, for example, that leads to diabetes and all of that. So that's a causative agent. Oh God, please, ma'am, you can sit down. That's a causative agent of ill health too. The next one is prescription drugs. Prescription drugs or over-the-counter drugs. In Nigeria here, we abuse drugs a lot. Hello? Hi. We abuse drugs a lot. People abuse Panadol. They abuse Flagyl. I hear that once you have a small rumbling stomach, people just take Panadol or even antibiotics. Those are over-the-counter drugs, and people just go and buy them. Then again, prescription drugs. When you have a health challenge, by the time you go to your doctor, he prescribes a drug for you to use, and he can even tell you that you are going to use it for life. Now, those drugs, they have side effects, and then over the years, the side effects begin to tell again on the health. And the drug may probably needs to be changed, or maybe another one is added to deal with the side effects that the first one has caused. So we find out that, prescription drugs can also prescribe some other health challenges. So having said that, you need to see your doctor ASAP, because it could be something that is precipitating a bigger problem. So you don't let it slide.
This is a wonderful way to kickstart the conference, understanding our health. Please, can we be upstanding because we'll do some health exercises right now. Please, let's be upstanding. Please, can we be upstanding? It's a clapping exercise. How many of us have heard about it? The clapping exercise. It is very, very important. When you clap, you open the pulse of your heart, your body, and it's not that kind of clap. You want to clap on your let me show you the clapping exercise. Okay, you're going to do it.
Just watch me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then you cup your hands like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If someone has a heart attack and maybe you need to resuscitate, just hit this place. The person hit the 2 places, the person will come back. Then again this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The heart is connected. Then this way it will pump. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then you go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're going to do it. So at home you can do it 9 times in the morning, 9 times in the afternoon, 9 times in the evening. It opens your, instead of you staying on all this aspirin and Nevasoprene and all. No, if you do that, you have enough blood flow. It helps. And then get cayenne pepper. Very, very important. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Beat it well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pop your hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Clap for yourself. The theme of this year's anniversary was tagged Building Resilience for Sustainable Economic and Financial Growth, which was adequately presented by the keynote speaker, Mrs. Rita Babalola. Dr. Mrs. Folashade Koka, a lawyer and tax expert, talked on the theme of the day with references to tax masters on women-led businesses.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, every one of us here today. Are we in the afternoon session already? Yes. Okay, I crave your indulgence. Good afternoon, ladies. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, mommies. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, grannies. Good afternoon. Okay, so thank you so much. I want to thank the national president and other members of the committee that have invited me to come here to give a keynote address on building resilience and how, like when the national president was talking, sorry I didn't get her name, the lady, the mommy in yellow, she said there's nothing here I want to teach or you want to teach you. I can also learn from you as well. So it's just going to be a simple case of us looking at where we are right now individually in our business life, and then also trying to build resilience. I brought 3 cases and case study that we could talk about. One of it is the Tara house. I'm so glad that House of Tara, the makeup people, I saw the chair there and I'm like, yeah. So this is what will resonate with us when we're talking about it so that we can pick up on one of the, entrepreneurs that we all know, at least when they mention their names, what did they do differently and how did they hold themselves? I also run 2 businesses. I'm an HR professional, she said that. I've been running an HR firm for about 7 years. I also run an oil and gas industry, so I combine so many things there. And I tell women, like when mommy said something that women, we do a lot, yes. Sometimes you find yourself in situations that you never thought of. We're like tea baths. There's something like a quote by, I think, the wife of the former president of the United States, something on Roosevelt, that said something that women are like tea bag. You place them in hot water, what happens? They absorb and form flavors. You take something in, that's where we are. Because I've also gone through a lot of financial, when I left the bank, the financial stress that I went through is what I don't pray any woman goes through. So that's why we formed Beacon Gate. And some of the things that we face are things that ordinarily as business people, if I put plans down there, honestly, this resilience, God has given each and every one of us that resilience. It's just that information may be limited. And now I want to say more women are coming out to collaborate, to talk about things that they are facing. And this has been helping each and every one of us. So I won't want to go with most of this. I'll probably say they should move on down so that we can practicalize it. I will use also my story. I have an oil and gas business, like I said. So when I left the banking industry, how did I transit from not having a kobo
2 kobo, 3 kobo. When they say oil and gas, they say, oh, it is more of, you have to have high capital, you must have money before you can do business. But that is practically a lie. I didn't have any money, I didn't collect money from the bank. In the bank, I used to manage portfolios of commercial banks, commercial enterprises, as in big companies. So we give them loan. I can give like 250 million, 500 million. We assess their financials. And most of the things the business people we always fail to do is to put structures on ground. So what are the structures that we need to put on ground that will make when the business, when there is an economic curve, or when there is a financial curve that you don't even pray for, sometimes you've dotted all your I's, you cross your T's. There are issues that you cannot control. So let's use the case in point of Okada. When they came into the country, what happened? They all wanted to do logistic business. They had their own logistic businesses. With the logistic business, everywhere was booming. People started getting involved in logistics. You can still see, you lose your job or you want a second stream of income. What do you buy? You buy an Okada. You buy an Okada and you start. You get a guy or a young guy to do the piloting, and then you start. Then all of a sudden, boom, government got out a policy. If you don't have 50,000 naira, one bike is whatever, you cannot go through some roads, major roads. So imagine if you have invested. In fact, I had friends that had invested up 10 Okadas. So it wasn't up to 3 months, government got that policy. Those are crises you cannot contain. You alone cannot go fight government that you just bought you just bought the Okada 2 months ago. Nobody wants to know.
Kedu, Nakwana, I greet all of una. Good afternoon. It's a pleasure to be here. I had my legal speech, my English speech prepared. Then I remember that, who am I speaking with? Women. Women, the Amazons. The Amazons are keeping Nigeria going. Let's clap for ourselves. And that's the entire spirit of resilience. Resilience, you can say, oh, it means we no agree. You know, when you fall down and you just sharagiri and you just get up and just keep moving. Resilience, because sometimes you might look at that English. Me, I like to break biggie grammar into shinkini English. Resilience, when you get up, when you are tired in the morning and you just feel that, no, I just have to get up. I have to get up because my children must eat. I have to get up because there are rents that must be paid. I have to get up because I have to cover my family's nakedness. And you sharagiri and you get up and you dust yourself and you just keep going. And sometimes in that resilience, in that desire to make things happen, in that desire to make life a bit more easier for our loved ones, we may forget ourselves. So for me, the first resilience that I would say, and I'll toe the line of the health person, is that love yourself. But before I go into this conversation, I have to pay respect to my mama. A lot of you might not know that the late Iyalode was a mother to me. My grandfather was the chairman of the Chamber of Commerce in Abeokuta, late Chief Ikoka, and he was a mentor to the Iyalode. So I got to know her in the early 80s. And Alaba Nursing School was a monument for Abeokuta. And because of her, we all are here. So it's an issue of what I call the Umbutu. I don't know how many of us know the Umbutu spirit. I am because you are. So we are because she was, because she took that leap of faith. So I want to pay respect to her. I want to also pay respect to the convener, Mrs. Afiyumba Israel. Because it's one thing for a visionary to start a vision and to go on that journey. It's another thing for her to replicate herself in people that are also driven and passionate to continue that vision. I want to thank you. I want to thank you because maybe I'm the only one, or maybe there are some people like me that you just hide in the corner and you just lay back and say, oh, she has it all figured out and she's getting it going. And then she has a way of just pulling you out of that corner. I appreciate you and I love you so much. God bless you. God bless you because we are celebrating 5 years because Mama started the journey, but you took up the mantle quickly and you drove everybody and you have built capacity in us all. Thank you very much. So today I'm wearing 3 caps. One, I go worry, because every business here needs to know and understand regulations from the government. Another thing is that I'm a member of WEPDN. I'm one that believes in that a man's talent and gifts makes way for him. How many of us are burying our talents in the sand? So that means everybody is attentive, because sometimes you say something and somebody will just raise their hand and it's the wrong thing. So let's clap for ourselves again. So we are not burying our talents in the sand. I was sitting there and my sister Udwa, quickly, you don't need food, you don't need this and this, and before I know it, I just found myself sending a transfer, and business is done. And I was telling her that they are not even wasting time. She had already done the list of all the things that will be in the food. She had taken me to my fellow Northerner, and we were saying in Akwana and all that, where did you school and all that. So resilience is what has made all of us come here today, to learn something new, to hear from other people's stories, so that maybe it can ginger us, so that it can move us to take that leap. Because when you look at the economy as it is now, it is resilience that has gotten us up all today.
Highlight of the conference was a posthumous award given to former global convener late Yalode Alaba Lawson, MFR FIOD JP. The award was received by the president of WEPDN, Mrs. Afyong Israel Mbanga, and the president of ECOWAS Febwe, Princess Omotola Omole.
The Almighty Allah continue to be with her. At this long junction, we want to honor her, Inspire Inclusion Award of Excellence to my mama, because I call her mommy. I was beside the last, before she breathes her last, and I want to say thank you to her. Madam Afi, thank you so much. I know that Mama was your role model. She's everybody's role model, and I believe that you people will testify to that. Yes. Today, the WEPDN will honor her. We remember her.
Whom our global convener hold it to her heart to make sure that she inspires inclusion. Iyalode may not be here alive, but her spirit speaks for almost all of us here.
You don't know where to start from. But you see, today we remember Iyalode absent. There's no time we do things like that.
Chief Operating Officer, in the person of Mrs. Saraton Ibudo, introduced the new members and WEPDN's Amazing Amazons. Also presented gifts on behalf of the association to the speakers of the conference for their amazing and excellent delivery.
Session, so I've learned a thing or two, and then I've also been networking too. Like I know we've been able to connect, Madam, and I'm sure after this event we'll continue. So we have our Amazons, and we also have new faces here that have joined us. Please, Madam Sandaram, please, I would like members to join me to kindly welcome the following new members to our midst. Mrs. Comfort Yemi Adebayo. Please, can we give them Mrs. Sandaram Mohammed, Mrs. Helene Aworeto. No, that's Sandaram there. She's also an executive. Yes, briefly, so that we can put a face to the... It's a pleasure to have you, madam. She's also exhibiting. She sells organic whole foods. What the nutritionist has taught us. We can start from her. Organic whole foods. That's her stand behind them. Sandara Mohammed, infused Sandara, infused organic. And then we have Mrs. Helen Aworeton, she's not here, and then quite a number of others as well. Then we also introduced another
our mentees, our proteges. We all know that the future of us here is our younger and upcoming Alpha and Gen Zs. So I have one of their lead representatives here in person of Demisola Tijani. Please come. She's also an exhibitor, and this fabulous outfit is from her. So we'll all be encouraging her and the others as well. So we have Demisola Tijani, we have Anu Oluwapo, we have Jacobs Adeola, Akimumi Oluwatoyin, Oyidamola Mary, Rina Chinasa, Adeyelu Dorcas, and quite a number of them. So whoever is here that is not exhibiting can just wave for us to see. But we have the WhatsApp group for the WEPDN, our donors, our sponsors, the ESCO and beauty. We are going to be presenting this token of appreciation to our guest speaker and our facilitators. I'm going to start with our keynote speaker in person of Madam Rita Babalova. Please accept this token as a mark of appreciation for us. Thank you so very much. Next up, our very own son and tax practitioner extraordinaire, our mentor and coaching house, Dr. Folashade Koka. A round of applause, please, for our very own. Thank you very much. Our facilitator, Madam Mandela. No, sorry. Our facilitator. Thank you very much for the help, and I'm sure we'll be able to take one of you away from you. On behalf of every one of us, thank you very much. I would like to, first of all glory, honor, and admiration to God Almighty for His unending mercy on the successful conclusion of this remarkable 5th year anniversary of WEPDN. I would like to also extend my heartfelt gratitude to our President, the President of Madam Afi Israel Ibanga. Her resilience and strength is applaudable, and I admire her so much. Thank you for giving us this platform. May God continue to strengthen you. As the chairperson for the committee, organizing committee, in person of Ajia Bola Muse, thank you very much, our entire planning committee of this conference and AGM, to our guest speakers, our keynote speaker, our facilitator, our sponsors, our donors. We say thank you very much. To all our members, our esteemed Amazons, our BOT, our vendors and invited guests. I'd like to say thank you so much. We appreciate your valuable time and resources. This is to many more beautiful years for WEPDN and glass shattering achievements. I'd like to say a very big cheers and thank you all for coming.
Members of the high table were taken round the exhibition stands as wares, food items, healthy products, cosmetics were on display for patronage.
We have white corn here with ginger. So, okay, I think that is what we told
The 5th anniversary to remember, as members had enough to eat and drink, networking with one another in a spirit of together we can fix it In unity lies strength. WEPDN.